Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, friends and family, good morning. I am happy to be here. Oh, let's get this stopped, shall we? We are experiencing some technical difficulties, but hey, we got it, I think. We got it figured out. So I'm here by myself. That's why we're having technical difficulties. So we'll make this work, but hopefully, if I can get all of my technology to work here. I'm looking at screens and trying to find my connection here. I hope you're all doing well, because I'm doing well. There we go. I think we got it. Let's see what we got here. I think we're there. Ta-da! Average Metal is already here on the show, on the chat. Good morning. Hello, Greg, Jordan. Good morning. Welcome, everyone. All right, let's get this started, shall we? Technical difficulties, they drive me crazy. Those of you who know me know that I don't like technology. Well, let me rephrase that. I like technology when it works and does what it's supposed to do. But when it doesn't, there's nothing more frustrating in the world. There's a Twilight Zone episode out there where there's a guy who thinks all of the machines are out to get him. And I think that's probably me. So anyway, Mike is here. Good morning. So what's going on? Who am I? What are we doing? This is Wake Up with Greg. I am Greg Rosander, your host with Palin Music Center. And I am here to share with you and show you the coolest instruments available on the internet. These are horns that are available for you to purchase on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. So today we have flutes and trumpets and saxophones to share with you today. I'm on an all silver theme today. Don't know why. It just happened to be what I was in the mood for. So that's what you're going to get. Average Metal Enjoyer saying, I am a sax boy. I just changed my name. Oh, you are sax. Average Metal Enjoyer. Now you're going to confuse the heck out of me if I know who you are. All right. So we're here to share the coolest instruments with you. I've got no exception today, lots of fun things to share. But also I'm here to share just life and fun and laughter and some cool things I'm interested in. I like to share music with you. I like to share, just like I said, things I'm interested in, quirky things about me that I think you might be interested in. And if you're not, that's okay. But at least I've got it out there. So that's who I am. That's what we're doing. That's why we're here. I want to give you a quick reminder right off the bat that this Friday, 2 days from now, which would be the 6th, I think, is today the 4th or the 5th? Today's the 5th. So Friday the 7th, we will be doing our show 1/2 hour earlier than normal. It will be at 8 a.m. Central Time on Friday. The reason for that is I will be doing this show live in front of a studio audience, not just live in front of you, but live in front of people like right in front of me. So we have our vision retreat for our company that we do every June, where we get together with all the leadership of the company and have a retreat, forecasting the vision for the next year for the company and for our products and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be fun. We're going to have some audience participation, I'm sure, and some other things. So be sure to be here and stay tuned on Friday, this Friday, the 7th, for our live studio audience special. So otherwise, we're here every day normally, 8:30 a.m. Central Time, right here in the good US of A. And we do this every morning. This is episode 77, I think? 77. Can you believe it? 77 episodes. Insane. It's crazy. So yeah, that's what we do. Like I said, I'm home alone today. So Jordan is actually out working on the Vision Retreat, as is the rest of our production crew, because they've got kind of a run-through drill rehearsal today, and then the event is tomorrow and Friday. So I've got my coffee to keep me going here, so we'll get that rolling. I don't have anybody to say good morning to, so I'm going to say good morning to you once again, and thank you all for being here. Sax Boy, aka Average Metal Enjoyer, Great Balls of Fire by Jerry Lee Lewis. Rent-free in my head. Can't get it out of my head. It's a tough one to get out of your head. I think you were listening to that last week too, weren't you? Last week, 2 weeks ago? I don't know. I seem to recall you talking about this song before. So, okay, so what are we going to do now? Now is when I tell you all the stuff you got to do. You know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're in the 1350s already. Got a nice jump yesterday. Love that. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, share. That's kind of probably one of the more important things. The subscribing, of course, is very important, helps us out. But the sharing also gets the word out, gets, you know, a broader audience. So we can share this with more folks. So share it with all your friends, family, relatives, everybody you know, co-workers. I would really appreciate it. The company would really appreciate it. And, you know, we can all just have more fun together. And then finally, of course, the bell icon, you can hit that to get notified of any new and upcoming stuff we've got going on. And then lastly, the chat. We've got the live stream chat going on here. I don't have full control over it today, so please be kind, be appropriate, and be nice so I don't have to try to block anybody and interrupt the show. But I really appreciate everybody that was on yesterday. Had a crazy chat going on. So a lot of young kids meeting each other and chatting with each other. Nothing to do with the show, but they were having fun. So that's what we're going to do, is have some fun today. So without any further ado, we'll jump into the nitty gritty of the show. But before we do that, you know, I have a little thing that we do. We talk about my shirt and my watch. So we'll do that. This shirt is a Caribbean brand shirt. Not the Tommy Bahama, not the Daniel Cremieux, but still a quality representation of the kind of stuff I wear. So this is, it's got flamingos on it and some water, and it's super comfy. I like the way it looks. It's got the pink in it to, you know, to represent Pink Wednesday. It's Pink Wednesday. Wednesdays are Pink Day. If you know, you know. And then, so yeah, that's my cool shirt. This was a gift from my lovely Aunt Janie. So thank you, Aunt Janie, if you're out there watching. And then finally, my watch is they call this the Spur. Nixon is the brand. I don't know why it's called the Spur. That's just the model, I guess. But it's a stainless steel watch, but it's kind of a gold anodized, so it's not like real gold, but it has that gold look. Looks kind of brassy. This is a very special watch to me. For those of you who've never seen the show, and I've talked about this before, this used to belong to my cousin David, who passed away a few years ago, and my Aunt Pam and Uncle Roger gave it to me to wear in honor of him. So yeah, it's a very, very, very special watch for me. And yeah, so there you go. There's the shirt and the watch. I don't know if I'm off center here. I'll try to get situated so I'm more lined up with the screen. Okay, so we got all the business stuff out of the way. How about we dig into some cool instruments for you today? I've got my fancy white gloves here. They're getting a little grungy, so I'm going to have to swap them out next week with some clean ones. But, you know, they're doing the job. You probably can't tell from where you are whether they're clean or not. What do you think? Yeah, they're like a little rough. All right. So first up, we have a professional flute. And this is a really amazing flute. This is the William S. Haynes Q2 model flute, professional grade flute, handmade by the Haynes Company. I think they're in Boston. Does it say on here? I think it does. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that, well, I know they're at least on the East Coast if they're not in Boston. So you can see the details on that flute there. There's the name and the logo and all of that. So what do we have? We've talked about flutes on the show before, obviously, so we'll run through the features. This is an all solid silver flute. So we have a sterling silver head joint. We have a sterling silver body, and then the sterling silver foot joint. And then on top of that, we have the beautiful French pointed key arms on the keys there. You can see those down on the foot joint. We have the extended B foot on the foot joint here, which gives you the extended range. We have the open hole key layout here. So you've got the holes open in the finger buttons, which allow you to, intonation is improved with that, but it also allows you a lot more facility with the instrument to be able to play a lot of different passages, plus like half-hole techniques and different things like that. Can you bring your sax and play it on the live? There will be a live saxophone player. It won't be me, but we'll have somebody playing a saxophone on Friday, so be sure to be here to check that out. All right, so we've got the open holes, sterling silver, B foot, pointed key arms, French style pointed key arms. We have the offset G. See how the keys make a little dip there to get the offset, makes it a much more comfortable finger position. We also have the split E mechanism, which is right here. I don't know if you can see that. C sharp trill, gizmo key on the B foot down there. So all of the things that you want on a professional grade foot, hand cut embouchure hole and lip plate there. This is the Haynes Q2 series. Now this is a professional grade flute, so I think the retail on this flute is, excuse me, right around $7,000. And we've got it on special for about $2,000 off of that, running right around the $5,000 mark. So this is no slouch of a flute. This is a very high grade, professional grade handmade flute from Haynes, and it is absolutely incredible. You really need to check this flute out and take it home with you today. I would love to ship this flute to you today. So one more time, the Haynes Q2 series from their Q series flutes, professional flute, live on our website right now at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. All right, so that is instrument number one. I'm gonna set this aside. Like I said, I don't have my assistant, so forgive me for stepping off the screen for a moment. You can still hear me though, I believe, so let me set that down. Here I am, ta-da! All right. Can you play the flute? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Anak? And where are you from? Are you from, I would guess by the language there, maybe Russia, but I don't know for sure. So correct me, where are you watching from? And thank you for being here. I can make noise on the flute, but I am not a flute player by any stretch of the imagination, so you really don't want to hear me play the flute. Okay, so that's instrument number one. The next thing that we do on the show is I share some music with you. Except I just realized my music is on my phone here, so I'm just gonna have to kind of wing it and tell you about it because I wasn't even thinking. I don't have any visual aids. So, but I will add this song to the Wake Up with Greg playlist, which I have created on Spotify, which is available for all of you. It's a public playlist. So you can find all of the songs that I recommended on this show throughout the last 77 episodes. So today, the album or the artist that I'm going to share with you today, his name is Tokino. And that is his stage name. The artist's actual name is Antonio Pecci Filho. He is a Brazilian guitarist and composer. Flamenco is not the right word, but he does a lot of classical and jazz influenced, classical style jazz guitar, very Latin influenced, a lot of bossa nova style. He's been around for quite some time. I think came out around the 60s. And is still going strong today, making just absolute beautiful music. The song is from the album Tokino e Paulino. That means Tokino and Paulino. Paulino Nogueira is, or was, his Tokino's teacher. And so they did this album together back in 1998. And it's just a beautiful album. It's just called Tokino e Paulino. And the song is the #1 track on the album called Triste. And triste is a Portuguese word, and the translation for that means sad, which is really weird because the song is not sad at all. It is a very happy, upbeat, lively song, and it's just a lot of fun. So I will add it to the playlist. You should definitely listen to it and check out Tokino and all of the other stuff that he's done because he is fantastic. Average Metal Player, aka Sax Boy's got to go. See you tomorrow or on Friday. Thank you for being here, my friend. We'll see you next time. Yeah, Tokino e Paulino is the album. The song Triste, or Triste, you kind of roll the R there, I think, to get it pronounced correctly. And yeah, it's fantastic. Just a very fun, uplifting song to kind of get you through your day. I will add it to the playlist. Actually, I think I already did, but like I said, I don't have the visual aid, so my bad on that. This is what happens when when last minute technology changes and we don't have a production team with me, so there we go. Anyway, so that is the music selection for the day. Let me jump into instrument number 2 and 2. I've got that one down to the other side here, closer than the last time. I don't have to like completely walk away, but we have for you a Bach trumpet. Not just any Bach trumpet. This is a C trumpet, professional grade Stradivarius model. Let me pop it open here. This was kind of a surprise for us because this was actually supposed to be just a traditional Bach Strad, like a 180-37, and Bach sent us the wrong horn. All right, so we'll take it. And they said we can just keep it for the price of the other horn, which the price of the other horn was a lot less expensive. So we can pass the savings on to you. So what does that mean? That means that we have a $4,500 trumpet here that you can get for $3,500. So how about that? Or $3,900, I don't know. Anyway, what do we have here? We have the Bach Stradivarius. This is the model C190 SL229. So what do all those numbers mean? All the crazy numbers. So what we have is first of all, we've got the 25M lead pipe on the horn. We have the number 229 yellow brass bell. That's where the 229 comes from in the name. This is a 4.8-inch bell, I believe. Sounds about right. This is a large bore horn, a 462 large bore, which I think is pretty common on a C trumpet or a symphonic horn. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm a saxophone player, so. But we've got that, and then we have the two-piece valve casing. So the 190 series is a traditional two-piece like they were made back in the Mount Vernon days. The 180 series is typically the one-piece valve casing. So just gives you a different sound, different feel, different weight to the horn. All of that, it all factors in. What other features do we have? One traditional water key on the lead pipe. We have the third slide stop guide there. We have the first slide ring, first slide hook, third slide ring, mother of pearl key touches. I don't know if there's any really detailed fancy engraving on there, but we can show you that. There you go, Bach Stradivarius. This is the C190 SL, S for silver, L for large, 229. A lot of numbers there, a lot of bells and whistles. Fantastic symphonic horn, great for a symphonic soloist as well. Needing a C trumpet, you've got added weight bolsters on the bell there for added mass, which gives you added resonance and a more powerful horn. So this is the Bach Stradivarius model C190 SL229 professional C trumpet, available on our website right now at palinmusic.com or by giving us a call at 417-882-7006. Any of you school directors out there needing a symphonic horn for your bands, this would be a great bargain of a deal. Like I said, we got a special deal on it, so we're passing that deal off to you. Not Comedic is on the chat. Good morning, my friend. Za, do you know the Japanese alphabet song? I don't. Were we talking about Japanese songs last week, Za? I don't remember specifically, but here we are talking about some horns. So that's horn number 2. We're sticking with the silver theme. We had a silver flute, we got a silver trumpet, got a silver saxophone coming up here in a minute. But that is the cool horn number 2. We've got one more coming up, but I feel, man, I'm just off center on this screen. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because I'm just bouncing around here. I'm going to set this one down, and I will bring the other one up here while we're doing this, and get that up and rolling and ready to go. Okay, so we've got that ready. So now is the time in the show where I share something cool, something that I'm interested in, something quirky. Well, I brought this today because I just got this. This arrived in my mailbox yesterday. I'm super excited about it. As those of you know who've been watching my show for quite some time know, I am a Hot Wheel collector and big in the Hot Wheel scene out here in Missouri, and have been in California and Chicago and kind of all over. One more sip of coffee, getting a little dry here. And I got this really cool new car yesterday. Look at that. This is the Hot Wheels Elite 64 series. This car model is the Bugatti Type 59. This car was a powerful and winning race car in the 30s. Car was originally made in Italy, produced from 1933 to 1936. 147 inches long, 108 inches wide. It's almost as long as it is wide. 1,650 pounds, and it's got a 16-valve supercharged double overhead cam straight 8 engine. I haven't taken it out of the package yet because I just got it yesterday, but the hood bonnet comes off so you can see all of the engine detail. But it's an extremely detailed little car. The Elite 64 series, they've done it in true 1/64th scale, which, you know, if you're into Hot Wheels, you know what I'm talking about. But it's just super cool. The packaging is awesome, and I've always wanted one of these cars in real life, but they're millions of dollars to buy a real one, so I will never have one. But now I have one for my collection. That was only 20 bucks, so not a bad deal. So that's kind of the things that I'm interested in. That's my cool thing. Za has got the Japanese alphabet going on here, so there it is. But one more time, this is my Elite 64 Type 59 Bugatti. Very awesome piece to add to my collection that I just got in yesterday. So I'm excited about it. So hopefully you'll be excited with me because it's really cool. Woo! All right. So that's the cool item for the day. Let's get back into one more instrument, shall we? I've got shrapnel coming off all the stuff here. Get my gloves back on and we'll get that rolling here. Yeah, you know what? I was going to actually even just play a snippet from the song, the Tokino song, Triste. But like I said, we've got the technology isn't going to allow me to do that today because I'm using my phone for the show. So we'll figure something out, maybe different for tomorrow, I don't know. Anyway, so what do we have on the docket for today? We have a beautiful Selmer professional saxophone. Check this one out, all bright silver plated. This is the Selmer SAS 711S professional alto saxophone. And this is the Selmer USA series, so more affordable than the Selmer Paris series, but has some of these Selmer Paris features. Again, everything you want on a professional grade horn. You've got the full post to rib construction. You've got high F sharp and front F and mother of pearl key touches and Italian Pisoni leather pads with metal tone boosters and the adjustable thumb hook and the adjustable keys on the bell and the body and the F sharp, G sharp mechanism and the left hand spatula. You have the beautiful hand engraving all up and down the bell and up on the back side of the horn as well. And then the other special feature of this horn, in addition to just its gorgeous bright silver plated look, is the neck, and this actually is a Selmer Paris neck. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'm gonna show you there. It should say Selmer Paris on there, on the neck. You get the Selmer logo. Well, actually, there's no Selmer logo on there. That's interesting. That's kind of a bummer. I thought they would put a logo there. But this has an interesting, and I don't even know if you can see it, but there's a little kind of ridged plate inside of the neck there that adds a amount of airflow disturbance, makes it a little bit more resistant, but gives you a much more powerful sound. A really cool design, by the way, but this is a Selmer Paris neck that goes on this Selmer USA saxophone. So a partnership made in heaven. Con Selmer is the US distributor of Selmer Paris and has been for decades. But they are indeed two different companies, Selmer Paris versus Selmer USA. But this is just a beautiful horn, guys. This is, again, professional grade. It is on special on our website right now at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. And you can take this home today at a super bargain. If I can find the tag on it, I might be able to give you an idea of what we're talking about here. The tag, there you are, is the tag. So this horn is regularly $37.50. I'm sure we've got it somewhere under that $3,000 mark on the website, maybe 29, maybe 27, somewhere around there. So super great deal for a super great horn, and it is a really beautiful horn as well, in this bright silver plate. It's kind of an acquired taste. Some people don't really like the bright silver on a saxophone. Other people absolutely love it. It does influence the sound a bit. When you add metal to a horn like that, it is going to color the tone and darken it up a little bit. So you get a nice, rich, just warm, beautiful sound. And it's a great, great horn. Great for an advancing high school student, great for a college student, or a professional that doesn't have a lot of money. So highly recommend it, and I think you should check it out. The Selmer SAS 711S, live on our website right now at palinmusic.com. or giving me a call at 417-882-7006. So that's the last horn of the day. We have kind of come towards the end of our time together this morning, where I like to share a little bit of wisdom with you, some great quotes about music, the art of music, or quotes about art or other types of things. But this particular quote comes from the Queen of Soul herself, Aretha Franklin, the late, great Aretha Franklin. And if you don't know who she is, look her up, because you need to know who she is. She's one of the greatest female artists of all time from the U.S., Aretha Franklin. She's called the Queen of Soul. I mean, she's earned that title. So here's what she says about music. Music does a lot of things for a lot of people. It's transporting for sure. It can take you right back, years back, to the very moment certain things happened in your life. It's uplifting, it's encouraging, it's strengthening. Very, very true. Every ounce of that quote is very true. Let me read it to you one more time. And this is from Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul. Music does a lot of things for a lot of people. It's transporting for sure. It can take you right back, years back, to the very moment certain things happened in your life. It's uplifting, it's encouraging, it's strengthening. So take that to heart, think about it, ruminate on it, and get out there and create some music, or share some music with some folks. Let's have a beautiful day. It's supposed to warm up a little bit today, and we started with some rain, I think, but that's spring for you guys. We get that around here. So thank you all for being here on the chat this morning. It was a little bit quieter today than it was yesterday, but that's all right. We're just having a good time. So thank you all once again for being here. Reminder about the early start on Friday at 8 a.m. for our special live studio audience show. And then, of course, we'll be back normal time tomorrow, and then normal time on Monday at 8:30 a.m. Central Time right here. So like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Thanks for being here. Let me leave you with this one parting thought, folks. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. Good to see you. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.